Hi, my name's Fraser and this is today's Life in the Psalms. Today I wanted to share Psalm 12 verses 5 and 6. Even in these two short verses, there's so much of God's character to rejoice in and be thankful. They're a great reminder that our God is a God of action, and the words he speaks to David are a reflection of his character, pure, holy and perfect. Psalm 12 verses 5 to 6 says this: "Because of the oppression of the weak and the groaning of the needy, I will now arise, says the Lord. I will protect them from those who malign them, and the words of the Lord are flawless, like silver refined in a furnace of clay, purified 7 times. In verse 5 we read of God's answer to David, who has come to God in despair at the evil and injustice all around him. The great Israelite warrior and champion is left vulnerable and is faced with the stark realisation that he alone cannot resolve the situation he observes. For me, core to my faith is knowing that I can come to God anytime, any place, and be open and honest in my prayer requests. I take great encouragement from reading that even David calls upon the Lord, and the Lord answers definitively. There is real encouragement in God's firm promise to act and to protect. I will, he says twice in that one verse. In verse 6 there appears to be a realisation from David that God has heard his prayer and answered it. As someone who worked with metals a great deal at art school, this verse really connects with me. David communicates God's character in a vivid way by using a really effective word picture, the idea of a precious metal such as silver being refined to make it purer and free of imperfections. This idea is taken to another level by David. He describes God's words as being refined not once but 7 times, and underlines God's words and character as a kind of flawless super perfection. And that is the God that watches over you and me. Perfect and pure are the words of the Lord. Throughout my walk with the God, I have encountered many tough times, yet have found him to be a God who hears my prayer and arises. Particularly in these times we're living in just now, I would strongly encourage you to come before the Lord expectantly and bring your worries before him. He is a pure and perfect God. He hears you and he answers.